Well,
the uncertainty. I think the uncertainty, the issue that Onorio was talking about, example of not having access to shareholders, that can be, from an organizational perspective, solvable.
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not to the engineer, but to someone above them who recognizes the problem and recognizes
Yeah.
the fact that things are stalled because of an inability to communicate with folks who have the answer or have the direction they would prefer that the organization move towards. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
we settled on communication as a big issue in that Kinevin discussion, and I think we're certainly that's another issue to bring up here, is this that how poor are some organizations from a communications perspective, from business to technical staff, and vice versa.
Right. And again, that's how much of that is really inherent and how much of that is induced.
Yep.
But since you bring that up, a consultant buddy of ours, Myler Page Jones, one of his many jokes is, why are most developers in development to begin with? And the answer is because they would rather talk to computers than talk to people.
Leave me alone. Let me code.
Yeah. And the other joke was, how do you know that you're talking to an extroverted developer? Because he's staring at your shoes.
Baropo.
Yeah.
Had a Welsh humor there.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a little bit of a stereotype going on here that may or may not be true. But beyond that, I mean, yeah, ultimately, what's really under the covers behind the requirements problem is, what was that movie? The quote from the movie: "What we have here is a failure to communicate."
Hey, what was that? It's not the Dirty Dozen. It was back in that day.
Was it Stripes or Bill Murray?
No, this was Steve McQueen. That was
I thought it was Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke.
Oh, Cool Hand. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Cool Hand.
Cold
Luke,
drink.
Yeah.
I just remember the car washing scene. That's all I remember from that movie. So this again would bridge into the next one. It's like this requirements being this perennial source of complexity and uncertainty. You have a lot to say about that, Steve.